You can do it. All right. I think maybe we kind of are getting there. Okay. That, and that. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Let's get myself up here. Hi, hi, hi. And I need, didn't I pull lip stuff out last time? I need it again. Hi. Mute. All right. Live. All right. Now, oops, Reese's, ignore that. I need lip stuff. All right, I'm slowly taking over this little purse. I was really proud of myself for being in this little purse. But if I can't find anything in it, because I've shoved so much shit in there, that's kind of a problem. All right. I found it. All right, Shauna, I finally got, yay, you got a notification, woohoo, right on the calendar, right? Hi, Steven. Silver Willow, hello. And I have one hair. Yeah. And hi, Alexa Joy, hello. Hi, Kay. Yay, Magical Mandy, hello. All right. Now, my top is super pretty. You're so cute. Because I have to admit, when I come home, I pretty much get right into pajamas. So by the time I come home, see, pajamas. All right, Selkie, hi. Austin says hello. Hi, Austin. How are you, sweet pea? So cute. I think you should bring Austin to Tarot Stock. I'm sure he really wants to come. I know I'm bugging you. Okay. I hope your wedding goes, not your wedding, but the wedding you have goes well tonight. Hi, Rachel. I watched your video and I had this whole thing written out, but I had like 5 minutes left on your video, Rachel, now that I know it's pronounced that way. And a patient came, so I closed it out. And I didn't press send on all the stuff that I wrote. So I'm like, oh, shit. Now I have to go back and... But I did learn that your name is pronounced Rachel. And I had all kinds of good comments and everything. No notification. I'm sorry, Witchy Woo. I know. I wish you could too. You like the bottoms too? Yeah, me too. They're comfy. Hi, Lavender Moon. Hi, Johnny. You got your dress today? Yay! Hi, Dave. I'm sure it's going to be gorgeous. I'm at work and can't have the volume on. Ooh. Hi, Marin. Just in case, because you can't tell. Okay. Day-job job really gets in the way. Doesn't it suck when you have to make money? I hate that. All right. Hi. Who else did it? Michelle and Harla. Jero. Hi. Hi, Maddie. Thomas. Hi. Okay. So first of all, before I get started, why don't we, if anybody wants to be in the Reiki basket tonight, why don't you let me know? And we'll do that. The full moon starts tomorrow. Hi, Linda. And it's in Libra. Yay, it's in Libra. Which means it's balancing. Because I so need the balance, I'm telling you. Really, really badly. Listening and cleaning my witchy corner. Yay! You're a bottle witch. Yay. You know what? We can't get it when we're witches. We love bottles, boxes, jars, baskets. Something about containers. Yes. Dealing with your stomach ulcer. Oh, honey, absolutely. Ugh. Peter used to have them, and ugh. Of course, then he used to drink. When we first met, all right, this was a very long time ago, but when we first met, he used to drink enough to like then be throwing up blood because of his ulcers. That was a long time ago, but they've healed. Yeah, stomach ulcers. Why do I continually tell my personal shit on here? All right. Anyway, I've been collecting tea boxes. No idea what to use them for, though. I'm going to have a sewing container. Well, I have a whole bunch of boxes and jars and stuff that I probably am not really sure what I'm going to use them for. But then, you always find something that you can use them for. Okay, you got it, Sweet Pea. Okay. Someone posted a pic on Facebook of some really pretty colorful bottles they found. Oh, yeah. I love the thrift store. I'll tell you what, guys. The Dollar Tree has some awesome bottles. I have gotten some great, and jars. They've got the glass jars that actually have plastic on the bottom so that they're airtight. They're great. Half of my good bottles I get at the Dollar Tree. I mean, of course, I go to Goodwill and stuff first. But then I go to the Dollar Tree because now I know I have seen people have like all the same jar. That's not me. I just would be like, oh, that's so boring. I have to find some vintage ones and stuff, but hey. Who did I miss? Misty, hi. I used to drink hot sauce like it was water. I'm up with heartburn every night. Every night. I wouldn't mind some more jars, and it skipped. Damn it. And bottles. I have a couple of pairs of old boots. I may use them to grow some herbs in. I saw some really cute plants that were grown in old vintage, like rain boots. The rubber ones. That was really super cute. Yes, now the dollar store has nice colors. Yep. Hi, Cherry. Me sick today. Oh, see? In the Reiki basket you go. Cherry berry. Stomach ulcer doesn't sound fun. Yeah, definitely not. Mix them up. For sure. Me too. Gotta do it. Estate sales. Got a bunch of cute little gals. Yes, estate sales. I love going to estate sales. Love it. Especially last year, if you look at the estate sales, all right, this is going to be one of my little tips. All right, Craigslist and the ones like you can go online. I have a couple different apps that are garage sale apps, and they do estate sales and stuff too. And a lot of them, I think I need caffeine, right? I hear you. I do. Pop it right in there. A lot of them, they will post a whole bunch of pictures. Isn't that cute, Maddie? I love your, because the keys jingle and stuff. I love how they jingle. Squirrel. A lot of them, they post a whole bunch of pictures. And so you got to look through there to see, hi, Catherine, if they have anything witchy. And then if they do, that like, whoo, got to go to this one specifically. Hi, Heather. Last year, I found one that had, maybe it was 2 years ago, that I had a vintage tarot deck, and I knew it because I saw it on the picture. And I was like, oh, that's it, I'm going. Because, if they have a tarot deck, that they'll have other things that, that will end up being really good. So you have to start at Craigslist and look at all the pictures really closely. Like I have to do it on my computer so I can blow them up a lot. You can't do it on your phone because, well, I don't know. Maybe if you youngins have young eyes. I can't do it on my phone because I can't blow it up enough to see it. I got to do it on my computer so I can blow it way up so I can see what the little things are. When they post a whole table of stuff, you got to see each individual little thing. And I know it seems like it takes a lot, but really, like, I spend an hour and a half, usually Friday night. And then, so by the time Saturday comes, I have mapped out all the ones I'm going to. Okay, did I miss any? I reuse all my glass containers from sauces and stuff. Absolutely, because they have good lids on them usually, for sure. Yep, Donna. Hi, Donna. I missed you. Hi, Meek. Good night, John boy. Good night. See, now the youngins don't get that joke. You know that, right? Hi, Caroline. Hi, you. Hi, me. Hi, the other person. Hi, everyone. Okay. Woo. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, Jen. Jennifer B. Good night, Jim Bob. Yes, the Waltons. Yes. All right. Hi, Shamara and Michelle. That's right. Okay, so tonight we are going over the strength card. And so what do you guys think about this study so far? You have your little sister watching with you tonight? Yay! Awesome. You know, where we're doing the before and after study. Are you learning more about the card itself by looking at what happens directly before and directly after? I just want to see if it's working well, then, you know, we'll keep going. But if it's not, then maybe we should tweak it a little bit. It's great, learning a lot. Oh, good. I want pizza. Me too. I will tell you, I so wish one of the things. Oh, good. Good. Hi, Wiley, Kylie. One of the things that I wish YouTube would let us do, and I get copyright, but really we can't even have, thank you, I love my mug. We can't even have like any music on in the background unless it's like not copyrighted music, which drives me crazy, guys. Because one of the things I love to do with the tarot is to match it with music. You know me, I start singing because if I think about what a card means to me, and sometimes I can relate it to a song, and I can't really do that much because I think that helps me sometimes with the tarot when I'm learning something new about it or something. I really wish they would let us not post a song, I guess, but at least like have it on in the background. But YouTube is so specific about that. Yeah, they do. But then it's not, you know, then it's not the song that I'm thinking of. I won't be thinking about copy-free music. It'll be like, you know, Rolling Stones or something, you know. I wish I could do that, but you know, I was thinking, I think I'm allowed to say the name of it because I was going to say, and I think I can sing because I haven't gotten dinged for all the little ones that I'm like, okay, I'm going to start singing. I haven't been dinged for that, so I think I can sing. And I was thinking, I don't know if, I think, hi, Bebo. I think I might be able to do that on Facebook. Because I don't think they really do very much about it on Facebook. I don't know. I don't know if they don't pay attention to it or what. I don't know. But I like my YouTube. All right. Yeah, I think so. They have Bing Ding for the song singing. They pick up the word. Really? It must be I'm a bad enough singer that they don't pick up what I'm doing. Because so far, I haven't gotten dinged yet. Has to be some way with all the covers people do. I know, right? I like quiet when I read. Maybe water and birds in the background. I see. See, I think because I'm ADD too, I have to have a couple different things going on. Oh, did you see that? Ew. Okay. I have to have a couple different things going on so that, because it helps me to focus more if there's some other stuff going on. I know that sounds goofy, but it's true. Hi, Christina. Madonna dropped a new song. Oh, I haven't heard that one. I'll have to listen. Kelly Fitzgerald sings all the time. That's true. How do they do the subtitle text now? I see big YouTubers getting hit for just a few words. Really? These beads, Maddie made them for me. I got them from Maddie. Astra, hi Astra. I've got a pot of soup on the stove. Hey. Sounds good. I'm hoping it warms up a little bit. Well, today was nice, apparently. It was like playing your arm bobble while talking about your ADD, right? See? You can't tell at all, can you? Hi, Wendy. That I'm ADD. That's too funny. Hi. Oh, no. I'm having a real bad day, so it's nice for you to come on. Oh, I'm sorry, Samantha. YouTube's search algorithm includes the words you say. I say a whole lot of words. How do they know if I strung those words together? Just remember my dream. I was exorcising a couple of kids from demons possessing them. Whoo! You big helper. Okay, so we're going to start with the present moment. We're starting with strength. Parts of my city are getting ready to battle the river flooding. Whoo! Good luck, Rachel, because whoo, it is, I'm telling you, flooding is not a fun thing. I hear you. I was in Florida after, you know, what's the big one? Yep. I say it all the time. After Hurricane Andrew? No. Hurricane, the one that caused all the damage down there. What is wrong with me? Ah! ADD. Hurricane Sandy was up here. I was in Florida for Hurricane Katrina. Whew. And yes, Katrina. Yes. Don't all, yes, I know. But Katrina was pretty big. Andrew was, Frankie, my oldest, Frankie was born after Andrew, but up here. But we were actually down in Florida for Katrina, and our hospital lost power for 2 weeks. You know, we had generator power, but the generators, happy birthday, is copyrighted? I did not know that. Really? That's crazy. Katrina. Katrina was during Bush, actually. Second Bush W. But we lost power, and for 2 weeks we had to run on the generator, and the generator did not power up the air conditioners. And Katrina was in the middle of the summer. I think it was like July. And so we had these big, huge industrial fans, but it was like 90 degrees because it was like July or August or something. And in Florida, it's horrible. So we literally had these huge like industrial fans because we had people from the coast. I actually worked right in the middle in Sebring. And we had these big, huge industrial fans because other hospitals like Tampa's hospital and stuff was sending us their patients because we were still open, even though we had to run on the generator. It was awful. It was so hot. It was terrible. I don't know. Why did I bring that up? Flooding. Rachel, flooding. Ha! Got it. Well, good luck anyways on the flooding. That's what I was trying to say. I posted a feedback and added a few of the names of folks here in this chat. So you all who get a message, just go along with it. I said I would like to make a live fee from the phone and have music. That would be such a good idea. I love it. Hi, K-Way. Okay. Here we go. Strength. Great card, strength. I love the strength card. I will tell you before we start that I tend to like the strength cards that show inner strength and intellectual strength. Full moon ritual together tomorrow. Oh, yeah, we can do something. We'll at least do something for the full moon, definitely. And I forgot, I have to do a special healing tonight for confidentiality for someone who's having surgery that's in our group tomorrow. Okay. So here we go. It is the number 8. It is associated with Leo, of course, and fire. And it is associated with the solar plexus chakra for self-empowerment. It means patience, tension, and strength. This card shows strength in action. A woman in white stands calmly over a lion, holding its jaws open midway. She stays in control by holding her position, symbolized by the infinity symbol above her head, or the lemniscate. Haha, I got it for once. The lion signifies passion and base instincts, and the woman, civility. Although her position is precarious, she does not show fear. She communicates with the lion through her calm presence. She is not denying his power. In this way, one of the card's messages is having the courage to listen and to accept our shadow voices, our own emotional turmoil, without the fear that it will eat us up. Yes, yes, yes. Yet strength personified does more than hold on. She transmutes the beast's fierce energy into a higher purpose as one of the 4 cardinal virtue cards of the major arcana sequence. Strength implies a moral victory. As a mediator of opposite qualities, strength is not dissimilar to the high priestess who stands between earth and the spirit world, the Hierophant who intercedes between heaven and earth, and the Chariot who precedes her in the major arcana sequence, in which the charioteer reigns in the light and dark aspects of self. Although apparent rivals, these opposites derive from one source, like yin and yang are in essence each other. Armed with strength's experience, the hermit is bold enough to go into the wilderness alone, to find himself intellectually, emotionally, and spiritually. Strength's number 8 stands for stability and renewal, and was first assigned to the card by the Golden Dawn correspondences. So it used to be in earlier tarot, she was 11, right? It was Justice was switched with this. When you go back to like the real early tarot, they were actually switched. And then the Golden Dawn was the first one to switch those. Hi, Erica. When you're lion having something in his mouth and it's not food, right? I feel strength is 11. It's funny. Here's the problem I have though. It's strength. I can feel that in either way, but to me, justice is always 11. Like I can't. Well, not always 11, but I can't feel justice in 8. It just doesn't feel right to me. And I don't know why. Migraine headache for 2 days. Caroline, why don't you say something? We're putting you in the basket there, sweet pea. I'm on the big TV. Hi. Migraines. Numbers mean a lot. I know it. They really do. And I think, Serana, I can see strength in 11, but then I can't see justice in 8. I just can't. It just doesn't feel like that to me. Okay, so what do we see? So we have the present. Justice is about balance. I know, but 11 to me is like the pillars on the High Priestess. So I see that balance with the number 11. It's just one of those if it works for you thing. It works, right? Yeah, I suppose I could see it in 4. There's something about the 11 though. I don't know what it is. It's the learning of the Fool, Love, Chariot, Strength. Yeah, that probably is it. Yeah, that's true. It does. All right, so here we go. What happens right before this card? So right before she is opening the lion's mouth, what happens here? Yeah, 11 seems balanced to me too. I don't know. All right, here's the before. A goddess-like figure stands barefoot in a field. She holds a wreath in her hands. And it is garlanded with greenery, red roses of passion, and white lilies of purity. Her head, crowned in a wreath of white flowers, is slightly bowed. At her side, a lion roars. His mouth is open wide, revealing 2 rows of sharp white teeth like daggers. His wind-blown mane suggests a life of freedom and adventure. Whoops, sorry guys, can you see that? I start. But he holds one paw off the ground, as if he's wounded, like the lion whose foot was pierced by a thorn in Aesop's fables. She's wearing white like a vaginal bride. I don't know where that came from. Where's Brad, right? Like a virginal bride. Her expression, however, is one of experience. A lemniscate. Whew. The figure 8 symbol of infinity floats above her head. The sky is clear and cloudless, and so is the woman's thought process. In the distance, there's a thicket of trees and a few steep hills. The lion symbolizes primal passions, drives, and desires for recognition, safety, and physical affection. Both the lady and the lion stand in a furrowed field, which suggests the cultivating effect of culture and civilization. The lion symbolizes humanity's animal nature, our wild, what's in the mug, Jen, right? It would be nice if it was something good, but it's just diet ginger ale. Symbolizes humanity's animal nature, our wild, untamed instincts and desires. The lion could also suggest humanity's most primitive needs for food, sleep, sex, and self-preservation. The image could be a metaphor. The two figures in each image may actually be two separate aspects of a single personality. In the background, the hills symbolize distant obstacles, as well as the safety and protection of natural boundaries. They're far away, however. The young woman in the card is strong and self-assured, and she dares to stand alone, unprotected. Historically, the strength card has been titled Force or Fortitude, one of the 4 cardinal virtues. Right? Beautiful. Looks at Lion. This wreath would make a lovely flower crown for this boy. That's right. I bet you could put a lot of marshmallows in that wide open mouth vaginal bride. I know it. I know it. All right. 11 feels balanced to me too, because it's an evenly depicted numeral, vertical line on the left and right with a space in between. Yeah, it makes me feel centered too, but I get the 8. I do. It just is not, I don't know. It's not the same for me. Anyways, I love that. Here we have the Aesop's fable lion saying, ow, 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 I have a thorn in my foot, or I have whatever. He has some kind of pain here, right? And he's like, hey, lady, I know you're not going to hurt me, and so I'm not going to bite your head off as long as you help me out. And she's like, okay, little lion. She does kind of look kind of naked under there. Maybe I was right the first time with vaginal bride. Look at, is that nips? Can you even see nips? Yeah, you can. Vaginal or virginal? Okay, but I do like that she can tame the lion, the id character in our psyche, or the, all the strength, the stuff that we need the strength for, she can do that internally. Now, sometimes, hi, Gypsy. Sometimes some tarot cards do not portray that way. So they portray more like the brute strength force stuff. She had to grow a pair to assist the lion. That's right. So in that case, that's one of those things that you need to change up your reading based on what deck you're using. So if you're using a deck that, seems to use that brute force, then you might want to think about when you are doing it in a reading, there may be a reason you're using that deck, because it could be not the internal force that you have. It could be like an external force, like you actually kind of have to overpower someone physically or mentally or emotionally, or it's more of a masculine, not that strength, internally is only feminine, but it's more of an outwardly effect of strength. You know what I mean? Ever seen strength depicted like Little Red Riding Hood and the Wolf? I have. Who, is it Lisa? No. Is it Lisa Hunstock maybe does that? The fairy tale one? Can't remember, but I have seen that. Yes, that is inner strength to go for it. Right? And absolutely, I tend to really I tend to identify more with the inner strength. And not that I don't have outer strength, because let me tell you, I am a Danish Viking woman too. So I'm not a little girl. I do have strength. Outer strength. But I tend to identify more with the strength card when it means that inner strength, that fortitude inside that you have to, exert yourself mentally and emotionally and intellectually to get past a situation. Right? Okay. So what happens after? So we've seen the before. And we see the after, right? I know. Can you hear the crickets? Yay! That means it's getting warmer. I'm so excited. I love when I can do the outside ones and you can actually like sit in them. Because we have like, me too. They're all in the backyard and stuff. And then it's even better when the cicadas come. I love the cicadas call too. That's usually July, though. Strength is your birth card. Yay! Okay, so what happens after? So here we go. So after, he's eternally grateful, right? Eternally grateful. Here we go. A lovely young woman wraps both arms around a lion's neck, and he seems to purr in response. She's wearing white like a virgin bride. Oh, Willow, I felt that you had strength in you. I felt that back when I watched your first video. Thank you. I like the cicada sound, but I hate the bugs. They're so yucky, and something about them freaks me out. Well, I can see that because they are, here's what I've done. Sorry to, ADD out on you. Give me 1 second. For most things, because I had 4 boys, and I really, honestly, I think that had a lot to do with it. Because I had 4 boys, hi, Nomi, I had to decide that all the things that kind of skeeved me out a little bit, I did not want my boys to be afraid of the same things that I was. So I had to decide that I was just going to pretend that those things didn't skeeve me out. So like bees, I had a horrible, horrible fear of bees. And I still don't love them. Not honeybees. I don't care about honeybees, but wasps. And I still don't, I try to be very calm and stuff, but inside I'm going, oh! But so big bugs and stuff like that. I had to pretend for a long time that I really thought they were cool looking. So I would be like, oh, look at how cool this antenna is. And so then, of course, my kids really loved bugs. I mean, cool bugs. They don't love like stink bugs. But that's what I did with them. And so after a while, you kind of start believing your own bullshit, Aw, thank you. You kind of start believing your own bullshit and you're like, yeah, I'm not really afraid of that stuff. I kind of think that's cool. All right. So, yeah, absolutely. And so my kids aren't really, there's some things that they don't love either, but for the most part. I was drawn to your channel 2 weeks ago after it appeared in my feed as recommended. It has been a delight to witness Spirit in action. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. Really. I truly appreciate that because I am just here to share and connect. And I tell everybody I get as much out of it as you guys do. I really do. I learn so much from you guys. I love it. I love bees. I have a fear of grasshoppers. Grasshoppers are cute. I love bees, and my mom was deathly afraid. I tried to be different from her. My cousin, on the other hand, had adopted her fear. See, I hate spiders and snakes coming up out of the grass all the time when I'm gardening. Honeybees, I'm so allergic to. Oh, you poor thing. Sorry. You embraced that strength card for your sons. Now it's time to hit chocolate cricket. Okay, I'm not going that far. No, not going that far. Butterflies are gross. That's okay. To each his own, it's all right. We all learn from different things. It's true you teach. Thank you. I love you guys. I remember moving from New York to Queens to Eastern Long Island when I was a kid. My mother heard and saw a cicada bug and wondering, where did we move to, right? My mom's allergic to. I used to lie to people. Before my sons were born, I used to lie to people and tell them that I was allergic to bees so that they wouldn't be so, like, what the hell is wrong with her when I freaked out because I was that bad. So, yeah, I have. Actually, I almost ordered some. Hexen got some really cool specimens from an Etsy shop, and I almost ordered some online because they're really cool, actually. See, I do like the cool stuff. And I have to say, I'm getting better with cicadas in general because I saw a live one last year and I really studied it up close. And every time I find the cicada husk, the shell that they leave behind, they kind of, before they go back down on the ground, they leave the exoskeleton, and I keep them for magical workings because they're great to teach patience and to time a spell. Thank you. See? I love spiders, but I'm not going to eat bugs. Yeah, right? Me neither. All right, here we go. After. Here's the after. Oh, we started after already. All right, here we go. Like a virgin bride with garlands of roses wrapped around her hair and her hips. A lemniscate, the figure 8 symbol of infinity, floats above her head. The young woman wears servant's clothes to demonstrate that she's not a member of royalty or high society. She's an ordinary person with courage and self-control, and she stands for confidence and liberation from fear. So it's funny, when I read that, now, I was thinking, maybe it was different back then. And maybe I could be lemon skate. Is that how you say it? Why do I think it has skit at the end? Anyway, lemon skate. I'll try to remember that. I don't know what the hell I was just saying. Oh, the strength thing. So I don't know if it's just because I'm like trying to think that I would not be prejudiced of rich people. It sounds so bad when I say that out loud. But in my mind's eye, in my empathic, qualities, I have always believed in my heart that poor people are stronger than rich people. Like poor people that grew up poor are stronger internally than rich people. But I wonder if that's just the bias that I have growing up poor. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I don't know what I'm talking about. I might be totally full of shit, but I do have this thing, and now I'm like, wow, I kind of feel a little bad. Maybe I'm like prejudiced against rich people. And I try really hard not to be prejudiced against anything. You guys know me. I'm like, if it works for you, all that kind of stuff. And I guess when I think about it, if I know I don't really know many rich people. Maybe that's part of it too. I was going to say, if I knew like a really rich person, I don't think I would judge them automatically, because I think maybe like getting to know someone on a personal basis, that would be different. But my idea, my view of that is kind of limiting. That might be something I have to work on. I think it depends on how they handle situations. It does make sense. However, I think yeah, I do too. I'm not saying that's right. It's just, it's just something that I'm going, wow, I wonder if, I really need to. What about a poor person who became rich? I think, though, that they know what it's like to struggle. So I just have this, and I guess it's partly because, like, I feel like, I'm not saying all rich people are Trump, don't get me wrong, and I'm not doing that, but you know how he has that entitlement thing, that because his father was rich and he never had to struggle? That's what I feel like, that people who grew up with money like that, I feel like they don't understand. They don't understand what it's like to struggle. So they don't have to have the strength to get through that. But I'm not saying that I think that's right. I'm just saying, like, that's the prejudice, I think, that I come from not having money, that's you kind of have that. So like I said, that's something, now that I'm aware of that, now I'm like, well, I'll have to work on that. Something to, yeah, he is a different, that's not all from the fact that he was rich, for sure. Absolutely. Your inner battle wounds shine like a beacon of light outwardly until they express and or share the journey. You would never know the struggles. Absolutely. I agree, for sure. Absolutely. If the rich folks allow their money to go to their heads, they're stuck up snobs. But if a poor person got rich, yeah, I know exactly. See, it kind of seems like, because you feel they have to endure more through life, right? More money, more problems. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I would love to know. I hate to say it like that, but I would love to know the hardships of being rich, though. I don't mind, like, taking on that struggle. I will take it from them, no problem. And it's just because, like, I want to do so much. I told you, like, our witchy commune, we'll start a witchy commune, and I think if they might not know financial struggle, but they may have other struggles. I think if rich people get together and take all the homeless folks off the streets in the world, it would be a better place. I do too. I know each person has their own stories. I absolutely understand. And Linda, you're right. I know. And I think it's funny, because when I think of, like I said, I work really hard at being a very empathic and understanding person. Oh, see, that's true. Now, Stephen, I love William and Harry. But I think that comes from Princess Diana, because to me, I'm like, Princess Diana was just so wonderful. And Princess Diana was like, she went out with the poor people, and she did stuff that proved that she wasn't just some rich woman that didn't know struggles and didn't care about other people's struggles. You know what I mean? The royals don't know struggles. Cherry, that would never happen, but they sure do donate millions to build a building like a church, right? And yeah, right? Being grateful is, yes, absolutely. My dad would say they might have money in the bank, but they could be emotionally broke instead, right? Children of rich people that I know tend to be really, really struggling with life, but their struggles seem simple to people with less money, right? That's true. I was just going to say that. Think of all the responsibilities they have, right? So I think you're right. I think probably because like I said, I try very hard to be empathic and try to put myself in other people's shoes. But I think because I I just, like, after a while, you just accept this is my place in life, and that's where I'm going to be. So I got into your conversation. I put salsa in the spaghetti sauce instead of the spaghetti sauce. Oops, sorry, Shauna. That it's hard for me. I guess if I knew someone that, was independently wealthy, like, I'm not saying people who, a couple $100,000 or something. That's different. I mean, people who, like, were born into millionaire kind of families, billionaires now, but that, to me, I can't imagine their problems, because when you're poor, so much of your problems stem from how am I going to get through the next month? How am I going to pay the rent? How am I going to feed my kids? What do I have to do to make sure that the heat stays on? How do I have to balance this, bill, or pay this instead of this month and so it seems like all of your problems revolve around money, that it's hard to imagine what problems that they would have, Logically, he gets it, but right? Shauna, add the sauce and it becomes a chunky sauce, right? One of my friends was stationed in Ethiopia years ago, and she said they were the poorest people she had ever seen, but also the happiest people she had ever seen. See? Anime has a lot of stories on rich people problems. Rich people have struggles, and as a matter of fact, to stay rich, it takes discipline and sacrifice, even if you're born into it or make it yourself. And I'm sure they do, Linda. And I think it would be an interesting, study on humanity, at least for me, to really talk about rich people problems and, what they worry about, what they go through, and that kind of thing. You cannot ever truly put yourself in someone's shoes because you have not lived their entire life. I know. I try, though. Like, that's one of the things. We're so off topic. I'm really sorry. Trading places. Right. Exactly. That's one of the things, though, that I always feel like in order for this country, at least the United States, to move forward, we're going to have to figure this out a little bit to learn to get along with each other, to move forward with people who think vastly different than ourselves, because the two sides now are so far apart that there's like almost no middle ground. I don't know how that's supposed to work now. So, like, I always try to take an opportunity to see things from the other side's light. But because we're so far apart, literally, I really have a hard time. Like, I'm like, okay, if I think of this is how they are thinking, it's so hard for me to grasp that. So I feel like, are we just totally different kinds of people? I just don't, like, it just doesn't compute. And I'm sure that the other side thinks the same way. Like, it just doesn't compute. So I don't know how to bridge that. It's a difficult thing to bridge, and we're so far apart now that it's worrisome. And I think the whole world probably is experiencing that to some degree, because you see it all the way down. You see it with the Brexit stuff. You see it with all of that. Oh, I'm sorry, Caroline. The Ethiopia thing I was going to say too. It sometimes I'm like, oh yeah, I kind of forget that even us poor people in this country are way richer than a lot of people around the world. So when you think of that, you're very humbled, right? Rich people have struggles. Yep. Oh, I read that. I'm sorry. They also have certain things they have to learn, such as etiquette, right? If you're weaker and rich, you can survive because of your wealth. If you're weak and poor, you don't survive, right? Exactly. And that's the impression that I have too. and how to socialize in their circles. I don't want to be rich, though. I want to be comfortable and secure. It's funny. My idea of being rich, though, every time I think about, oh, I really wish I won that huge $1 billion lottery. And I promise you, I don't, this is such a weird thing to say, but my ideas when it comes to having that much money all revolve around other people. I'm like, oh, I would start this awesome commune and I would fix up my grandma's house, which I'm in because it's falling apart. It's really old. And I don't think I would live like way above my means, except for maybe with tarot. That would be really hard. I might have to have like every tarot deck that I saw that I thought I might like. But besides that, it just, you know, to me, I'm like, I would buy all the land around here and I would invite people to come and live around here so that we could have like weekly sessions. I know this is why I wouldn't stay rich, but if I could help people and figure out a way to keep that help going, like that we could be self-sustained, if we could make a self-sustained community or something, then we could all just learn spiritual stuff and like live close enough to each other to be around each other, but far enough that you have your personal space. I literally listened to them stress out about it. Oh, sorry. Yes, I guess they have different struggle than we do. And look at Hollywood stars. Yeah, that's true. This is why people don't stay rich. I know. I think many rich people think poor people are lazy and stupid. Yes, and I think that too, Heather. I think that's true. At least I feel like rich people think that they are smarter than I am. And I'm like, you know what? You're not. You just had opportunities that I will never have. Because my parents did not get born into money. If an economic crisis happened, though, the poor would probably survive better. That's true. I agree. Well, Lincoln said it's a country divided amongst itself will not stand. It's very scary. We have more in common than we think together. I know. And I wish we could focus sometimes on the common ground. You would go crazy on Kickstarter. I've already gone crazy on Kickstarter. It's terrible. I'm seeing a Beauty and the Beast-sized library of full tarot decks. Yay! But everybody could use them. Now you're going into air sign land. I know because I'm an air sign. I bet. I know. See? Rich people can lose everything and it wouldn't matter. They know how to make it back. That's true. I just want to not worry about what gas costs, right? I know. I would love to just not worry that the entire roof is going to cave in because there's no way we can come up with $15,000 for it. And it like, oh, you can't really see. I have literally, see now. I'm not embarrassed by this because there's nothing I can do. But look, I'll show you real quick. House tour. Did I stop it? I hope I'm back. I'm just retarded. Please tell me I'm reconnecting. Hi, Willow. Oh, good. I am. Yay. Okay. So, like, literally, this is so bad. Okay. All right. This is a little embarrassing. Wow, it looks a hell of a lot worse than it did. I don't know if I want to show this anymore. My roof is really bad. Hold on. Let's see. Am I allowed to switch it? Yes. Okay. See that back there that I hide with that pretty box? That's because the roof leaks. And we've tried to patch it like 12 times. But we need a new roof. And we can't afford a new roof. So we just keep trying to patch it. And, it's, in the meantime, I just really hope it doesn't fall down on us and we're not breathing in black mold that is going to kill us. But, that's the struggle of a poor person is, how am I going to figure out $15,000? There's no way we could get a loan in a trillion years. Not a trillion years. Unless they charged us, 800% interest, because when you're poor, you try to get the best credit you can, and I try to pay my bills all the time and stuff, but it just is. Right? Exactly. It just is. And I love this house though, and I don't plan on moving anytime soon. This was my grandparents' house. They bought it in 1944. But it needs a hell of a lot of work. Strength. Exactly. All right. So I don't know where the hell I was or where I'm going. Strength. You do roof in portions. Right? I know. I feel like that too. But paycheck to paycheck, it just, yep. Exactly. Exactly. The roof bubbled and busted over our dining room table. Ah, really? See? I'm like, shit, please don't fall out. Every time we have a big thunderstorm or wind and stuff, I always feel like, because we have these huge old maples out in front. I call them my grandma maple, my grandpa maple. But they have huge, huge branches, and they're really old trees now. And I'm like, oh, please don't drop a huge branch on our roof. That would be it. It would just kill us. Because our roof is probably like paper mache at this point. Anyways, after, when your sons move out, you should rent rooms. I know, but then, here's the thing. Then I'm renting rooms to people, and we probably have mold in our house. And how am I going to rent a room to somebody when we, have mold in the house? Anyways, sorry. It's just one of those things, though, that, you learn to live with. As bad as that is, we learn to live with it. Because there's not much we can do. Bleach, yep. And that was way more patched over. I did not realize it was that bad. I put that really pretty box in front of it last autumn, and I haven't really looked at it since then. Went to a roofer. Oh, that's a good idea. Priorities. Yay. Anybody who comes up from Tarot Stock, if you want to rent a room, let me know. Okay, here we go. Wear masks, right? All right. Did we finish this? Yes, we did. Okay. So one last card, which is what's happening behind her. So in other words, what is she looking at? So this is the present moment. Oh, I'm sorry, Silver. Yuck. And what's happening behind her? So if we see it from behind, see, we have the snake coming through in the back, behind her. And then she's looking at this big statue thing. Oh, and look at the clouds. There's a dragon in the cloud. I really wish there was a book to this one. But it's a Llewellyn deck, so it doesn't, of course, have a book. But I would really love to know what the heck the artist was thinking. How come? What does that mean? It's interesting. But I have no idea. Right? It does kind of remind me of Westeros. There's going to be a snake in her boot, right? So there is present danger, but she's still helping the lion. That's good. I know. Who's this guy here? It looks like he's giving a piggyback ride. Am I wrong? Hold on. Skeletor, right? Look at, doesn't it look like there's feet around his waist? Like he's giving a piggyback ride? And what is he holding? It looks like 3 balls to me. Wait. Come on. There it is. It really looks like feet to me, though. But I could be wrong. Got giant balls. I don't get it. Like, and I'm sure the author was like, oh, I know, I'm going to put this thing in there, and it's totally gonna remind people of this. And I don't really know. Like, he's giving a piggyback ride, and he's holding his balls in his hands because, yeah, and he's also got a club like Hercules. That's true. So he's strong enough to, like, pull his own balls off or somebody else's balls off. The three fates, maybe. It would be really cool to find out who did these. Wanted pizza, made a big salad, healthy, but would be better with family-sized bag of zesty cheese Doritos, right? Yay! So, is that a lion skin around him? That would be pretty bad, right? It is the Tarot of the New Visions, or the New Visions Tarot. What is it? Tarot of the New Vision. He is probably going to club the snake and give cookies to the lion. But it's a low Scarabeo deck. So, you know, so they never say anything about what the author was or what the artist was thinking. Artwork by Raul. Here you go. Artwork by Raul and Gianluca Sestero. Gianluca. I like that name. Gianluca. Raul and Gianluca Sestero. Yeah. It is hard. Homeless Gavin, I can see why you're homeless. What is a reading sausage? I may be walking into a troll trap, but I don't kind of care. I kind of am really curious what you think a reading sausage is now. Are all of the card back too? Sorry, I typed in super. That's okay. Okay. All right. So tomorrow is I will read your sausage. Tomorrow is the full moon. Full moon in Libra. Having strike takes cajones, right? In the other deck now. I hope they are not his balls. I know, right? That's a little disheartening. Yes, it's the pink moon. Yep. In Libra. So yay, great balancing energy. Love it. So I will be, this is the one moon of the year that I kind of try, depends. I hope it's not going to pour in, that I kind of try to take as many of my crystals actually outside as I can. Yes, I saw like he once defeated the lion to have power, but she welcomes the lion and helps him as equal. She's not above him in any way. Ooh, I like that, Paris. It's supposed to rain here. Because it's Libra, it's the one, you know, when it's in a full moon is in Libra, that's when I like to actually bring all my crystals out. Going to the river. Yay. Nice. Yay, yay, yay. So we'll see. I might end up just putting them on my porch because my porch has all the windows on it. But we'll see. Hopefully it'll be halfway nice. Tomorrow. Now, I had an idea earlier. You might represent both Hercules and Atlas. Both are renowned for their great strength, both within and without. Awesome. She has more strength than, though, to approach the lion, not to defeat it. That's right. What do you think about Moldavite? I love Moldavite. It is way, way, way too powerful, though, to work with, like, on a daily basis or to carry. will meditate with moldavite once in a while, but I always have to have a grounding stone too, because it gives me headaches if I don't carry a grounding stone, because it's so up in your crown chakra, and it kind of connects really well with your third eye chakra too, that it's just way, way flighty for me. So I always have to make sure I have a grounding stone with it. And the other thing that I have to, hi Pat, the other thing that I have to say about moldavite is it is one of those stones that is very easy to for them to fake. So be careful when you get moldavite that you know who you're getting it from, and that it's not a fake, because it is one of those that it seems to be very easy for them to fake. Yeah. So I usually don't buy moldavite online unless it's someone that I know, again, that I've dealt with before, so I know that they're reputable, you know. It's also possible for thunderstorms for the full moon, so energy everywhere, right? That's true. The wind that shakes the barley, very beautiful and inspiring. Absolutely. Jennifer, I think again it's supposed to rain. Yep. So I don't know what to do tomorrow. I had a good idea for tomorrow's video, and of course it's gone. I should have written it down. I should have written it. I should have written it down. Because I cannot remember. Thank you. Yep. We can do, a little bit of a moon ritual for sure. It'd be nice if we could do it outside, though. I hate that. Yes, they better melt for sure. Wrote it. I had a great idea at work and it totally flew out of my little pea-sized brain. Yes, I definitely need to do another Beltane because it's like less than 2 weeks now. Beltane is less than 2 weeks. I'm so excited. So maybe we'll just do that. We'll do a couple basic things and then we'll just have a chit-chat thing and you guys can bring some stuff up. Oh, I bet you are, Shauna. You have a good squirrel size. You guys have a good wedding, party. Hoping weather is nice. Want to take kids to a place called Pixie's in Tent and let them pick a couple crystals. That's awesome. So I think Beltane, a moon ritual, and if you guys are thinking about it at all tomorrow at 1:15 my time, someone in our group is having quite a major surgery. And so if you just think about sending some energy around that time, that would be great. I know she would really appreciate it. And I'm going to do that too. So I swear there's something else. I don't know. Poof. Is that it, guys? Is there anything else you want to talk about? I feel like I'm supposed to stay on for something. Was it something on the list? Balance, rituals, people, Libra. Okay, 10 a.m. here. Perfect. Losing your connection. Uh-oh. I can't, homeless. I'm not on to do tarot readings because if I start them now, I'll be on for 2 hours and I just can't. I got one more day of work to get through and it's been a hell week, so I'll look on the list. Maybe it was something on the list. I don't remember. It's Houston, Pat, but they have back room. Yay. Life path. You're welcome, honey. Alchemist. Alchemist. Yes. Alchemist. Oh, tomorrow I only have 4 patients scheduled. So your family is forcing you to go to church? Put that lip back. I'm very sorry to hear that. And I will send them positive energy for... Oh, you know what? It is Good Friday. You know what? Big deal. I hate to say this, but I used to go to like midnight mass because it was still pretty. And it was, you know, the traditions are pretty and try to put a positive spin on it and see how many pagan things you can pick out that they do. Because you know what? They do a lot. Especially like Easter, there's probably going to be incense. They talk about the dead rising again. So just put like say, you know, how many pagan things can I spot when I go in there? Yeah. 10-year divorce anniversary. Woohoo! Good for you. All right, guys. I love you. Hey, do me a favor and click that little like button down there because that gets the video seen by more and more people. So hopefully we can continue to grow our little family, squirrel friends. Yes, I can do that. I will definitely pull out the Beltane stuff and we will you know, talk more about Beltane. You can ask questions if you want, and I'll pull out maybe some correspondences so you can see. See, perfect. 1:15 New York time. Yes, exactly. Thanks so much, guys. You know I love you to death. Mama Squirrel.